story of Baby Doll, a 17-year-old bride. Her father made a deal. Her husband couldn't have sex with her until she was 18. In 3 days, she'll be 18. Now her husband's getting mighty itchy. So she, but not for him. Yes, it's true what they say about Southern girls. The dumb, fat husband, the shifty, sneaking Italian, the big black buck. This is the South. Baby doll country.
Hey, nigga.
Baby doll!
Archie Lee?
Baby doll!
You told a mouthful of lies to my daddy in order to get me.
Get you? I ain't got you yet.
I'm known as a wop that runs a syndicate plantation.
Oh, what's that, from the Bible?
No, the Mother Goose book.
Baby doll!
Baby doll. The innocent look of a child.
Baby doll.
The incredible heat of a woman.
Oh, I've had some experiences here with boys that would just curl your hair if I told you.
I shall not be moved.
This is the South most white folks would just rather not think about.
Hey, Senator, next time run on a Republican ticket and we'll get the nigger vote out for you.
This is the overheated world of Baby Doll.
I come from a very old country where it's tradition for each man to make his own justice.
Baby doll, I want you to entertain this gentleman in the house.
Well, you don't have to go all the way home to take a nap. You could take a nap here.
Are you threatening me?
Don't touch me. Please don't touch me. I don't like to be touched.
Baby doll! Okay. Put me in that stinking black calaboose. I ain't a white man. No, I ain't a white man, so throw me in.
Come into Baby Doll's country. Live in its heat.
Drive me along the river with all the windows open to cool me off.
Feel its temper.
Get that gun! Get that gun away from him! Baby doll!
Carol Baker. Carl Malden.
Baby doll!
Eli Wallach. In Baby Doll.
This is the fence, a very high fence, around a very small world. Some tried to live with it, some screamed at it, some fought against it. But one watched and waited, the one we call Green Eyes, a blonde bundle of tender fury.
Kiss me, Cliff. Kiss me so hard we won't even know there's a fence.
This is what the rule book calls an evening inspection tour. Anything here I should inspect?
Maybe you shouldn't ask that question, Miss Wilson.
Why not?
If we answered, we might try to give you bum steer. Guess there's something in every dormitory that needs inspection.
Look, I've got that baby in the car right now. And unless you talk, I'm not going to keep it in the house another night. I don't have to work and slave for a baby. I don't even know who the father is.
My kids aren't going to end up in a penitentiary like this either.
Green Eyes, you can't keep him, you know that, don't you?
Why not?
Well, for one thing, it's against the law.
So what? He's against the law, too. It was against the law for him to be born, but he was. Everything that's natural is against the law. They're taking bodies to an asylum! They're taking bodies to an asylum!
happens in an amazing castle with a tickle-em-to-death torture chamber and a 500-player piano with 480,000 keys. It's a musical merry-go-round, sparkling with songs and dances, whirling you away to a new world of wonders.
Have a smoke. Have a cigar.
Don't mind if I do.
Something to eat. Something to drink.
Dr. T is sweet on Mrs. C. So is Mr. Z, the plumber, who fixes sinks and knows all the angles.
When the plumber Zabladowski has installed the last sink, I want him disintegrated. Atom by atom.
See the dangerous descent from the sky-high ladder. See the whammy duel between Dr. T and Mr. Z. See the eighth wonder of the cinema world, the startling, daring Wonderama in color by Technicolor.
Bells of Capistrano peal out joyful tidings, tidings of romantic thrills, gaiety, and exciting action, as dashing senors and flashing senoritas greet with colorful pageantry and musical splendor the king of song and adventure, Gene Autry.
See her glancing, ask her to go dancing. CC means romancing. She'll be your sweetheart.
Knock me off, Autry. Don't let him.
Lullaby of Broadway, the Heidi-Hi and Boop-a-Doo, the lullaby of Broadway.
Warner Brothers' star-sprayed Song of the City, coming to you in a colorful adventure that takes you through Manhattan's grandest canyon, from Greenwich Village night spots to Gotham's starlit roofs, from fabulous Times Square through the golden gates of show business, where Cole Porter, De Silva, Warren and Jubin set the heartbeat of the big town to great music. And with you on this jubilant jamboree, delightful Doris Day, bringing romance and rhythm to every exciting moment. Gene Nelson tiptoe tapping his gay light way along the Great White Way. S.C. Sackle, Billy DeWolf, Gladys George.
What will your wife think? You taking a blonde and giving her a room in your home.
You mean you think she would think that I... Oh, thank you. That's the nicest thing anyone has said to me in 15 years.
What did you say your name was? I love the way you say good night.
The way you always whisper, honey, nighty-night.
It was just one of those things, just one of those crazy flings.
All nature seemed to be in perfect harmony. Zing, zing, went the strings of my heart.
Somebody loves me.
I wonder who.
Listen to the lullaby of Broadway. Hit Ray and Ballyhoo until the dawn. The lullaby of Broadway.
Mr. and Mrs. America. Could a thing like this happen in your city?
You done real good in court. Well, you done real good for the wrong side. Now, tomorrow, you're going back to answer questions for Fremont. You're gonna remember it different.
You're not going to be around here for the union election in June. I'm going to run the WNB, not you.
Shocking? Yes, it is. But this is what happens when the Goon Army invades the Windy City. When State and Sin Streets become headquarters for the world's dirtiest racket. D-girls, gambling, unions. The mob puts its dirty hands on everything and starts squeezing. Driven out of Chicago, the crime syndicate found a new and startling way to come back and take over, with a ruthless blueprint to put the city into its rapacious pocket.
Mr. Fremont, you made a mistake about Artie Blaine.
Well, that makes 13 of us, doesn't it? There were 12 people on the jury.
Mr. Fremont, that wasn't a trial. The public convicted Artie before that trial began. You and the public and the newspapers, you just crucified him.
Yes, home is wonderful for most things, but when you want to relax in cool comfort and enjoy the world's finest entertainment, your best bet is this delightfully air-conditioned theater, where Hollywood's biggest stars and greatest hits will thrill and amuse you.
The Long Gray Line is the masterpiece of master director John Ford, 4-time winner of the Academy Award. This is his finest picture. We urge you to see it.